Alright guys, what is up? How's it going? Welcome back to a new video. So first issue that I'm having is that with the old door cards, these ones under here, as you can see, I already put a patch over it. They're completely like breaking down, and that's super annoying and looks gross. And secondly, as you notice, I don't have a passenger seat. That's because that handle right here, let me show you from this side real quick. Right here, this whole part, this like armrest / handle is sticking out too much to put my other bucket seat in. So these new door cards that I got are aluminum and they're supposed to be super flush. So I'm just gonna have like this much extra space for the bucket seat on this side. So yeah, these should look way more race car, look way more flush, give us way more room. And overall they should be way sicker than these old plastic ones that are falling apart. So let's see what's in the box. I'm gonna open this up. So we got all our mounting hardware. We got some stickers. We got these little acrylic things. This is what you mount the tweeter into. We'll talk about that later. And then I chose the red door strap handles. Literally gonna be like a Porsche GT2 RS with these things, but let's check these things out. And I got these with the speaker cutout and tweeter cutout. So hopefully they're all right. Let me go ahead and unpackage these and show you what they look like. So I got these things unpacked. There's the passenger side. Here's the driver's side. Look, it has like this brushed finish kind of. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, it kind of has this brushed aluminum finish. So it's not like this side. It just has this nice brushed finish. Kind of matte textured, but it looks super cool. I have the power door lock hole right here. I got the door handles right here, and I got the tweeter and the 6x8 speaker cutout. As you can see, it says LRB right here, but overall, first impression, these things are really good quality, made really solid. Let's go ahead and take my old door panel off and throw these new ones on and see how they look. The only thing is that my tweeters, I might have to do some fabrication because these are the bows cut out, and the ones that I have are regular stock OEM tweeters, so I might have to fabricate these ones into there. But what I was thinking is just to get some upgraded 2-inch tweeters and then just put them in there in place of the factory tweeters. So let's go ahead and take this panel off and try to start fitting this thing back on here. Alright, so I got the old door panel off. I just gotta disconnect all the wiring stuff, but it's pretty much just the 2 screws, one right here, and there's some pins. And then we just disconnect the power door locks and disconnect the tweeter. So I'm probably gonna have to transfer the power cable thing. It just kind of pops out of there, super easy. And then let's see here. The tweeter in here, I might just use this one for now before I get new ones and just kind of fab this up a little better. Alright, so another thing you're going to have to remember to do is if you see on the old door panel, this weather trimming, there's these little metal tabs that you have to unbend, and then the weather rubber part will come right off. And then you're supposed to transfer to the back little slits right here on the new door cards, and then just bend the little tabs back. So I'm gonna get some pliers, and I'm gonna, as you can see the tabs right here, you're just gonna kind of boom, unbend those tabs. But yeah, after you unbend those tabs, these rubber pieces should just come off, and then you just throw these things right onto the new panels. Alright, after you get these rubber trim pieces off the old door handles, you're gonna kind of just wanna straighten out with some pliers. These pliers are super long. I couldn't find my other ones, but all these little tabs, straighten them out. Boom, nice and straight. Same with these. Straighten them out. And then with this part, with the little fold going up, let's actually clean these little things up too in there. You want to clean that up. And then you're going to take them with the fold opening going up. See the little slits on the panel? You're going to slide these into here. Boom, just like that. And then you're gonna take this one and try to get all those snapped into place. Like that, like that. Boom, just like that. Press it all the way against it. And then we're gonna go ahead and flip it. And then we're gonna just bend these tabs away from it. Press it. Boom, just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and do all those. And the weather stripping. And the weather stripping should be on just like that. So on the door, in order for the panel to fit flush, we're gonna have to remove these two things right here. And then take this thing, pop it out too. You don't need that. And then you'll be able to bolt up to this hole, this hole, this hole, and this hole. So let's go ahead and see how it fits on there. Alright, so my door came, I got the Bose cutouts because that's the only tweeter cutouts they made. But my tweeters are not Bose. I took them out of the door and they came in this metal bracket, which I just popped the screw off in the back. Now I just have this separate tweeter on there. And the tweeter, there's this acrylic piece that's clear that you're supposed to mount the tweeter onto like that. And then you're supposed to mount this onto the door so it doesn't like short out. So like just like with the 4 screws right there. And then these 2 screws right here mount the actual tweeter, but this thing is all weird and it doesn't line up with them. So I was gonna just get a metal bracket, but I just ended up getting these paint sticks and cut them into little sections like this. So I could just line up the mount holes like that and then mount the tweeter on the back like that temporarily. And I think this will just work for now because I'm gonna just upgrade the tweeters anyway eventually. And for now, I think a little wood piece is better than metal. And I don't know, just metal might be, you might have some shorting and grouting issues with metal. And I think with wood, it's just gonna be better for now. So you can barely even see the wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount these up and throw them into here and throw the door panel on. Let's get it. Alright, so after a bunch of trips to Lowe's and a bunch of figuring out what to do, I ended up using these wooden things, made little things like this, and then I colored it black, and I mounted the speaker basically with one bolt onto the back of it, and it's gonna just be like that. And when it goes underneath, it's just gonna, it actually looks pretty clean. Like even though I'm gonna replace it, for now, for the time being, that honestly looks pretty damn clean if you ask me. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount these little clear things up onto the panels and start throwing the panels onto the actual door. So engineering right here. Alright, so after mounting the tweeter up, this is what it looks like. This is what the back looks like. So it's just nuts and bolts holding that acrylic piece in. And then I have my little ratchet wooden piece that's holding the tweeter itself in. And it honestly doesn't even look bad at all. But until I upgrade and get bigger tweeters, this is definitely going to be okay. So let's go ahead and throw this onto here, onto the door, and we should be all set. Let's go. Alright, so I got this side pretty much on all the way. As you can see, here are the 2 big bolts that screw into the bottom. There's 2 push pins on the side right here. The only thing I'm having slight issue with is putting this thing behind the door handle, but I'm gonna figure that out and kind of maybe Dremel a little bit off of here because it's like not fully letting this door handle release, so I need to just like kind of fab this up a little bit, figure that out later. But overall, this is what it looks like. Looks super race car. And if we close the door, we got a good amount more space right here. Definitely this was before, this was touching the seat, and now I could literally put something over here. So looks super dope. We just have to do that side still. I'm probably gonna finish that up tomorrow, and because it's getting dark already. So let's see here. And this is what it looks like from this side. That looks super sick, guys. Would definitely recommend this. Now I'm gonna finish this up probably tomorrow, and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Let's get it. Alright guys, so it's the next day now. I got The other side fitted all up now. It's all bolted in, tweeters in, everything. And I ran into the same issue on this side. When you put the door things in, the door handle kind of like gets stuck open like that. So I can even show you. So if you try to slide this thing on here, boom, this is what happens. The door handle just sticks out a bit. See that? It doesn't go all the way back. So the reason for that is because there's stuff on this plastic piece in the way. And what I figured out is, as you see on the other side, this whole inner section right here, this inner piece and a little bit of the top, I had to Dremel it in here and on top a little bit right there, so the lock has more room to move than the handle, because I think it's just the way it sits, it's not super flush, so you need to Dremel it. So pretty much, yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. And when you throw this on, it fits perfectly fine on the other side. I'll show you. So with the Dremel piece, you can just go ahead and slide it right on, and boom, the door handle and the lock, they sit pretty much flush now. Yeah, and then you just put the little bolt in there and you should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same Dremel work and take a little bit of that inner part off, and then we'll put these on and I'll show you what the door panels look like out in the light. They look sick already, and then we can throw the seat in too. Alright, so as you can see, I got these pieces all nice and Dremeled up, and then we're gonna just go ahead and throw these onto the doors. And I'll take the Miata outside and show you what they look like in the daylight. So I got the passenger seat bolted in, and as you can see with these door panels, we have all the space right here. And I could bolt them in, and the door panel doesn't push the seat, and it's in there now. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and take this outside, and I'll show you what the panels look like. Oh my god. Alright, so we got the car outside. The door panels are all on. This is what they look like. Super fresh. The new seat is in. I mean, the old seat is in, but it actually fits now. Yeah, these door panels, they almost match the body paint color. Nice brushed aluminum. Super sick. Got the red straps. And pretty much, yeah, that's what it looks like. Definitely recommend the LRB door panels. So I hope you guys liked that video. Definitely recommend the LRB door panels. Takes a little bit of fabbing up, but overall, great door panels. Make it look a race car. Much more room, everything closes, seat fits, and they look race car AF. So hope you guys liked the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.